The lights dimmed as the camera zoomed in on yet another young, flawless face, the latest starlet in Hollywood's ever-evolving parade. But behind the glitz, a darker reality began to emerge, one that revealed a pattern too ingrained to ignore. For decades, the film industry had thrived on the allure of eternal youth, especially for its women. Age was never just a number. It was a ticket to obscurity, and for many actresses, the expiration date came far too soon. The familiar story played out again and again. An actress reaches her peak in her 20s, only to see her roles shrink as the years pass. Meanwhile, their male counterparts, many of whom were older, thrived in roles that demanded strength, wisdom, and power. How did Hollywood get so fixated on this one, unrelenting standard? It wasn't just a trend. It was an entrenched system that perpetuated ageism and gender inequality, often without question. Women like Meryl Streep, Judi Dench, and Helen Mirren broke through the mold, but their experiences were rare, exceptional. For most, the path was less forgiving. The industry's underlying assumption was clear. A woman's value diminished with age, while a man's only seemed to grow. The debate, though, was igniting in the 90s and beyond. As voices from all corners, actresses, activists, filmmakers, rose in protest, the narrative was shifting. There was talk of real change. Hollywood, in all its glamour and spectacle, was being forced to confront its own reflection. But could anything truly change when the industry's very infrastructure seemed built on ageist, gendered ideals? In the midst of this, we saw new stories emerging, roles for women that defied the traditional norms, stories where experience, wisdom, and depth were prized. Yet there was a distinct tension in the air, an unspoken acknowledgement that true equality was still far from reach. The question lingered. Could Hollywood break free from the cycle of bias? Or would it continue to feed an industry obsessed with youth, while silently pushing out the voices that had weathered time? If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment below to help the channel grow.